he remembered the name of the groundskeeper in Little Falls. Now, we're talking 1980. He said, hey, is Ray Cum still around? Hey, is so-and-so, Mickey so-and-so still around from the stands? He remembered.
Remember the Mickey guy? I did PA. I did PA in Little Falls, and Mickey was always wore the Mets jacket and rang the bell.
Mickey Dunkylo. He remembered everything. Here's a guy
who. How you remember that stuff?
He was the general manager for several years of the Toronto Blue Jays. He was an executive with the Oakland A's, Milwaukee Brewers, Boston Red Sox, and yet he remembers specifically 1980. And I did ask him, I said, what is your one memory that comes right away about being in Little Falls? He said, the very first day, our manager had us in the clubhouse at 9 o'clock and took us all down to the post office so we would register for the draft. We had to sign up, and that was his first day in Little Falls.
By the way, my favorite year there was when Bud Harrelson was the manager. They won the championship, New York Penn League championship that year. Buddy Harrelson, of course, shortstop for the New York Mets. Best, well, I don't want to say he's best known, but in the playoffs, what was it, 73 playoffs, he had the altercation with Pete Rose at second base, and he took the punch, right?
And I think he regretted that. Two interesting stories from Buddy Harrelson on his time at Little Falls. He had told me he did take some time off because during the season his wife had a baby, and he drove back to New York, and he was gone for about a week or so. But an interesting story on how they got him here. When Bud Harrelson agreed to manage, and this was his first managing job, I believe his salary was $6,000. And he had a growing family, and
1985.
And he couldn't really make it on that. So at the time, the Mets general manager, Frank Cashin, took money out of the New York Mets budget, put it into the minor leagues, so Bud Harrelson would have more money and be able to manage the club in Little Falls as the only championships that the team had won.
Pretty well.